2023 is finally coming to an end, and we've had some great games this year, such as Baldur's Gate 3, Spider-Man 2, Alan Wake 2, AC Mirage, and many more. But we've also had some absolute stinkers like Kong, Skull Island, Gollum, and The Walking Dead Destinies. But I want to see what my best and worst platinum trophies were this year. Most of them are videos I've uploaded to the channel, with some doing in my own time. I platinumed some great games this year, so picking 5 is going to be tough. So I'm going to have one honourable mention for the good and one dishonourable mention for the bad. But let's get the bad out of the way so we can finish on a good. Now, the bad list doesn't contain platinums I hate, but more so challenging and slash the grind, and how it made me feel throughout getting the platinum trophy. But starting off with the dishonourable mention of Modern Warfare Remastered. Now, this game isn't overly hard. You have to finish the game on veteran difficulty, which has some tough spots, I'm not gonna lie, but nothing so hard. But the proper challenge is finishing the Mile High Club, where you have to rush through a plane in a set amount of time on veteran difficulty, and this made me rage non-stop and took me well over a couple of hours to complete, but that is the dishonourable mention. Starting off with Call of Duty Cold War, which took me 1 week to complete. I thought this wouldn't be so bad carrying forward the multiplayer trophies over from Xbox, but it went downhill from there. Some trophies for the MP required certain things to be done in the game modes, but now the game is 3 years old, the lobbies are pretty much dead. But the campaign was the fun parts and nothing too difficult, but the main grind was the zombies trophies, the two main trophies being complete the Easter egg and finishing the Dead Ops arcade. This made me rage, but I did find an exploit where I could save my progress from where I died. So each new game I started off from that round, and there's a total of 60 rounds altogether. But by getting this platinum trophy, I was very relieved. But if you want to see that, there's also the video for it on the channel. Going into number 4 is The Walking Dead Survival Instincts on the PS3. Now, there's not enough words to describe how bad and outdated this game is, but it took me over a year to platinum this, but getting it on the 24th of July 2023, from the bad graphics to the poor gameplay and the horrid RNG trophies, I was more than happy / relieved this game was done, and then yeah, I don't recommend this game to anyone. But yes, let's go on to number 3. Number 3 is Advanced Warfare, and I can't say anything bad about this game's story or the multiplayer. The trophies for the story were fun, but the main hate and boredom comes from the survival trophies. One being you have to get to the last survival page, or the maps or whatever they are, and by doing this you have to complete over 100 rounds across all the other 3 stages, and the second one being the flip-flop trophy, where you have to get to round 50 on any survival map, and this is very difficult by yourself, but luckily I found an invincibility glitch, but doing this I could only use a pistol, which made this grind take hours, but overall I was happy with this platinum. So yeah, let's go on to number 2. Number 2 is Crash Bandicoot, and I've never played a Crash game before, so I was going in blind, and oh boy, it was a challenge. Getting used to the levels and the enemies were one thing, but going back through the game again, collecting all the gems and doing the time trials, yeah, these made me rage non-stop. So if you want to see the video for this, it's on the channel. So yeah, let's get into the last bad game of this list. Number 1, you could have all possibly guessed it, it's The Walking Dead Destinies, by far the worst game I've played this year. So the pictures, cutscenes, awful face models and game breaking bugs, and just to top it off, a glitch trophy stopping me getting the platinum. So yeah, this is possibly the worst game I've played this year, and in a fitting way to end the bad games list. But let's go and cheer ourselves up and go into the best platinums I got this year. My honourable mention is Jedi Survivor, which I platinumed on the 9th of May, and I'm not saying it's an awful game, but I'm more happy with the other platinums I got this year due to the more enjoyment I got out of them. But starting off with number 5, it's going to be Life is Strange, and in my opinion this is probably one of my favourite games of all time. Getting this platinum on the 29th of January, taking me 2 days to platinum this trophy. This game definitely has its very specific audience, and I do like this game. I love the story, the music, the decision making and the characters, and I'm currently going through the Remastered again and getting the platinum again. But yes, that is Life is Strange coming in at number 5. Going into number 4 is Star Wars The Force Unleashed. This is my first ever PS3 Platinum trophy, and I got this on the 19th of April. It took me 9 days to platinum. This game overall is a grind fest and difficulty slog, from finishing the game on Sith Master and getting 500 kills with each Force ability, but if you do love Star Wars and a good challenge, this is a game for you. Number 3 is a combo of games for good reason, and that's Uncharted 3, Uncharted The Lost Legacy, then the Legacy of Thieves collection. I got the Uncharted 3's platinum as my first platinum of the year on the 25th of January, then coming back a couple of months later to platinum the Lost Legacy and the Legacy of Thieves collection, platinum them both on the 28th of May. But both of these videos are on the channel, and if you want to go and see some scuffed gameplay from the earlier days, you're more than welcome to. On to number 2 is Dead Island 2. I got this platinum trophy on the 27th of April, taking me 5 days to platinum. With how many times this game got delayed and swapped studios, I was surprised at how good the game was and how gory the combat felt. But if you want to see me get this platinum, the video is on the channel. Finally, number number one for my best platinum this year is the Lego Movie, and you may be thinking, what about Spider-Man or AC Mirage? Yes, they were great games, but the Lego Movie Platinum is my most successful video on my channel, currently sitting at 15,000 views, and honestly it blew my mind. But it took me 1 day and 5 hours to get this platinum trophy, and that wraps the good platinum trophies I got this year. 2023 is pretty much done, so I hope everyone had a great year, and I wish everyone a happy new year. But if whatever you did this year in real life or gaming, leave it in the comments, along with your platinum trophies you're happy with, and what is possibly your worst ones you got this year. But yes, I'll see you all in the new year, so peace out.